Husky fans, and welcome to the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. I'm Corey Larage.
And I'm Meg Morrison, and it's midweek, and Commonwealth Stadium is almost as loud as it was last Saturday when the Eskimos downed the Argos 19-15 in the return of Ricky Ray when they rained on his parade.
Yeah, when we were encouraging you guys to bring down the house for our season opener, we didn't mean literally, because they're rebuilding it now, so just watch that for next time.
Yeah.
It feels good to beat the Argonauts, but it feels even better to beat Toronto with Ricky Ray at the helm. But we were glad to see him back, and it was fun to have Ricky back here at Commonwealth Stadium. But I can guarantee you that one of our biggest fans, Mark Kay, was in attendance cheering on the Double E to their first win of the season, alongside what is maybe one of our youngest season seat holders.
This is little Olivia Grace, who's been an Eskimo season seat holder since the day she was born. So she's 15 months now, and she's got her own seat and comes to every game. She enjoys it. It was through the school program where we got the free tickets, and Dad said, okay, well, we'll go. And I remember it was Sacramento back then playing, and we sat second level, but it was tons of fun, and ever since then, we've liked it. In 2006, we said, hey, let's jump on and buy some tickets. It's always fun, one way or the other, but it was nice to finally see a home playoff game. That's why we always call ourselves the Jinx a little bit, because since we bought it, we haven't seen one. So it was great to see the home playoff game finally. And then, I mean, every game, when it ends in November, we're ready to go for June already. I've got lots of stuff that we've got floating around. Like one of my prized ones is the Mike Pringle jersey. And just, again, being able to connect with the players and meet the players, talk with the players, see them in community, it makes it a ton more fun. I mean, we buy a mini Grey Cup. For every Grey Cup we go to, we get a hoodie. It's just, it's a good game, it's a fun game, and there's superstars every team. And again, same thing, all approachable, all fun to play with. My wife and the bridal party, everyone, we had a football there, and between takes we were chucking a football around, and we're just big Eskimo and CFL fans, and even our wedding tables were named after different players. So there's even, like, we named one table as number 56. We didn't have 56 tables, but we got a Patrick Kabongo table, and Patrick was nice enough to sign something for the table, and even made a Ricky Ray table, a Henry Burris table. Just had fun with it. I think Kavis is doing an outstanding job. I think he's a very smart football man. I believe in him and what he's doing, and you can't argue with how well we did last year. And I think he's improving this team immensely after 1 year, because he's one of those coaches I think players like to play for. I'm 28, and I mean, one of my things I've said, even if I happen to move, I don't see it happening, been here my whole life, but I want to be on that 25-year wall of fame, starting Olivia off with her tickets, bring her to games. When we have another little one, buy a season ticket for them. Keep going the tradition and just instill everything in our daughter and keep it going with us.
Well, that was really sweet. I don't know if I can really remember my first Eskimos game, but I was probably about her age. I think my Eskimo jerseys have grown a few sizes since then.
Yeah, you're at least into a small now, hey?
Well, maybe a medium.
Pushing it. Okay, you're an actor, so you're obviously into the arts, but are you much of an artist?
Well, I would hope so. It's my job.
Well, we're going to find out next just how much of an artist defensive back Weldon Brown is in draw play.
All right, we're here for draw play on Carl Hager's Green and Gold Gridiron Show. I'm Dave Jamieson, and you are?
Downtown Weldon Brown.
Yeah. Thank you, Downtown. Okay, you know how we play. I give you this card. I'll give you a bunch of cards. You draw them. These guys yell out the answers. Go for it, 35.
Okay.
Hey.
On me?
Sir. Flag.
Oh, good job.
American flag.
Oh, yes. Next. Oh. No. We have a violation. We have a violation.
Okay, fan.
You'll pay for that later in life, son.
Good job.
Very nice. Old school hat. There you go.
No. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. He said tree.
Time's up. We close out on a mushroom.
Put the apples in.
Very nice.
The Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show will be back after this.
Welcome back to the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. Last week we had Ed Hervey take us through the draft procedure and show us what exactly was done on draft day.
Yeah, because normally media is not granted access into the draft room on draft day, but this year they gave us a special permission to be able to show you exactly what's going on behind the scenes, and boy was there a lot of drama, so go ahead and take a look.
Proud to announce the first pick overall in the 2012 CFL draft for 364, Ben Heenan, offensive lineman, Saskatchewan.
We're going to do it now.
Thanks, Greg. With the first overall selection, the Rough Riders select Ben Heenan, offensive lineman from the...
Yeah, we're trading the second pick overall, okay, and the 20th pick overall, our third round pick. We're getting BC's fourth pick in the first round, pick 14 and pick 38. So they're about to announce it, and then you guys will be on the clock, okay? And you're taking Westerman, right? Okay, that's right. Okay, thanks. Saskatchewan took Heenan, and we just consummated the trade with BC that I told you about. So BC's on the clock, and then there's probably going to be a trade at 3, and then we'll be back on at 4.
Welcome to everybody from the 2012 draft, and we're very excited about the trade and the fact that we were able to get number 861, Jabari Westerman from Eastern Michigan.
What do you think? What if that takes?
Trade out.
Will they trade out? What do you think they'll do?
Trade out.
They'll trade out. What do you think they'll do?
Hello, Ryan. This is Drew Alamang, Hamilton Tiger Cats. We have just sent you details of the trade.
Okay, thanks, Drew.
This is it, guys.
Hello? Yes. Okay, it's Joe Mack, General Manager of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
I have a 1 minute.
All right.
I'll let you know. Thank you.
As long as 1 minute. This is 6 months of work, guys.
Joe Mack, General Manager, Winnipeg Blue Bombers. The Bombers are proud to select with the third pick in the 2012 CFL draft, number 644, Tyson Pencer, offensive tackle, Washington State.
You know, today's trade was a part of that, and you know, is looking at other teams' roster and projecting what they're going to want, and having some confidence that what our thoughts are and teams are going to follow the script is vitally important. Our trade was predicated on the fact that we felt that our guy Austin was going to be there at number 4. If we did not feel that, if number 3 was going to pick an alignment based on their roster needs and that guy, we probably would have not moved the number 2 overall pick.
It worked. It worked. It worked.
Just to let you know so you don't find out any other way, we're in about 2 minutes, we're going to select you.
With our first round pick, the 4th overall selection, the Edmonton Eskimos are very pleased to select player 6'3", offensive lineman Austin Pasner from the University of Virginia. Well, it's a 12-month process, and it really is. It's very different than the way we acquire American talent. And at the end of the day, you know, the backbone of all successful teams is Canadian talent. We got our guy, and we got an extra bit.
It's Plessius and Chambers. It's going to be one of those two. If we don't get a call, we take Chambers.
It's one of the two that we're talking about. But as you said, we have one here.
Yeah.
Go for the most explosive.
Yeah. That's going to change your ratio. If we get him, he changes your ratio. We never, in every draft, every mock draft, we never dreamt that we would have got him.
With the 6th overall selection in the first round, the Edmonton Eskimos select player 144, wide receiver Shamad Chambers from Wilfrid Laurier. You know, we grade it different ways. We go by best player available based on need. and then by position. And then we just react accordingly. We never anticipated that Shimon Chambers would be there today, and that was going into this thing. We didn't anticipate taking him, but when he was there 6th, there was a strong argument to be made for taking him.
The process was a very arduous one, but I think that we got our guys today.
Wow, that was intense, but the Eskimos did their homework, they rolled the dice, and they got their man and an extra draft pick to boot. So bravo, bravo, Eskimos, good work. Let me introduce to you our interview of the day on the Gridiron Show, Kylie Quinn, who's the marketing coordinator with the Edmonton Eskimos. Kylie, a really successful season opener and good events to go around it as well, with the halftime show, with the concert and the cabaret after the game as well. How did it go with you guys?
It went really well. We were very excited to have Figure 11 and Tupelo Honey come out. A nice little additional thing for the fans.
And the cabaret after the game was successful as well?
Very successful. It was great to have somewhere for the fans to go and continue the momentum from the game and stay with Eskimo fans and keep partying.
Absolutely. And Eskimo fans might not know this still, but there is going to be an event at every home game this season. So what is coming up for Game 2?
For Game 2, sorry, this is Game 3.
Right.
Very excited to have Jake from The Bachelor here from season 14. He's going to be participating in the halftime ring giveaway. Michael Anthony Jewelers are providing Eskimo fans with a $10,000 ring, so we're very excited for that. He'll be out on the concourse as well to meet fans, so it's going to be a really exciting game.
I'm sure the ladies are excited to see Jake from The Bachelor, and I'm sure there are some people that are excited about winning a $10,000 ring as well. What are some of the other events that are coming up through the course of the season?
We have an Oktoberfest themed game on October 13th. We're very excited for that one. We have country night coming up, minor football night, lots of really exciting things. Salt and pepper coming up, vanilla ice, lots of really great things for the fans.
Wow, kicking it old school with the Eskimos. I like it. How do fans find out about what's going on or what's coming up in the next home games?
Everything's all on the website, esks.com, so fans can check it out there.
And did you have quite a big of an input into planning some of these events yourself?
Of course, I am part of the marketing team here, so we all collaborated together to come up with this.
Okay, good. And I'm sure, are you excited to see Jake from The Bachelor next game?
Who isn't excited to see Jake? He's a good-looking guy.
All right, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And stick around, Eskimo fans, and we'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. Now, a huge win for the Eskies here on home turf against the Toronto Argonauts to open up the season. And on top of that, 2 of our players were chosen as CFL Players of the Week. So congratulations on the defensive end to JC Sherritt, who had 11 defensive tackles and 2 special team tackles to boot. And speaking of good boots, our man Grant Shaw went 4 for 4, so he was chosen as Special Teams Player of the Week.
Congrats to both of those guys. Now this week on 55 with Gent, Rashad is going to talk to the Eskimos' second-round draft pick, Justin Capicotti, about his first game.
And thank you guys for joining me on another episode of 55 Seconds with Gent. Today my guest is the number 14th overall pick, Justin Capicotti. How you doing, Justin?
Doing great.
Sweet, sweet. So Justin, where are you from?
I'm originally from Toronto, Ontario.
Toronto is pretty cool, pretty cool. We just played Toronto and obviously we just came off a victory. This was your first game. How did you feel?
It felt good. Felt good to get the first game under the belt and just going to keep getting better from there.
Were you nervous?
I was nervous at the start, but you know, I've been nervous for every football game I've ever played in.
Sweet, sweet. How was your energy out there?
I felt like I came out with great energy, you know, just kept running to the ball and
Sweet. So Justin, you are married now.
I am married. Been married for just over a year now.
Over a year. Sweet. Any kids?
No, no kids.
Any kids in the future?
Maybe in a few years, but nothing.
Sweet. Where can I go to eat in Edmonton? What's the best restaurant you've seen so far?
Oh, I don't know. I just go from the stadium to the hotel room. I let my wife do all the cooking.
Sweet, sweet. But thanks a lot for joining me, Justin. Hopefully we'll see you more this year. If you guys have any questions or if you guys want to see anyone in this locker room, just hit me up on Twitter at Rashad Jeanty. Peace.
That must be a really awesome feeling to walk out on the field for your very first time.
Absolutely. And let me say that they probably don't need football school, but I'll tell you what, we are going to get a lesson next. And who better to give it to us than Coach Kavis Reed on our new segment, Fundamentals.
Hi, I'm Kavis Reed with the Edmonton Eskimos. Today we're going to talk about the fundamentals of passing. Today we have a clip of the Edmonton Eskimos versus the Hamilton Tiger Cats. First and foremost, in the passing game, we have to identify what coverage it is. Here we see the Hamilton Tiger Cats is employing a combination coverage. So on this side of the field, they're playing a zone concept, meaning that these defenders are responsible for a certain area. On this side of the field, we're in man-to-man concept, meaning that the defenders 1 and 2 are responsible for the 2 receivers on their side. Most offenses, in particular ours, have to get identification of the defense. So what will happen is that we will have a receiver run what we call a radical route. That radical route will determine whether or not it's man or zone. In this particular case, if the radical route, which is running through close to the quarterback, comes free, the quarterback will deliver the ball there. So as we see, Ricky Ray takes steps back into the pocket. The radical route comes across, identifies as a zone combination on his side. The radical releaser is now free. Ricky delivers the ball, and it is a significant gain. The other basic concept, as you've all heard it said, but this is a very good demonstration of what it means to have a pocket. Essentially what we want to have form is that these two guys to tackle, left and right, are going to form the edge. They'll set the edge, and the quarterback should have an area such as this which he can manipulate in order to find protection or a clean passing lane. So if you look and see, you'll see that the 2 tackles set the edge. Now the guards form almost an umbrella shape. He has the ability now to cleanly see the receivers without any pressure from the defenders, delivering a perfect pass to our crossing route. That's a brief explanation of the passing game in CFL.
The Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show will be back after this. Welcome back to the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. And last week we ran a new segment for you called Sounds of the Game, and I let you hear what it's like to be on the sidelines of a CFL game.
And it's back this week as we bring you the sounds of our season opener from Commonwealth Stadium.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What I want? Swag! What I need? Swag! What you got? Swag! What I want? Swag! What I need? Swag! What you got? Swag! How you go give it to me? All night long, swag! How you go give it to me? All night long, swag! How you go give it to me? All night long, swag! How you go give it to me? All night long, swag! How you go give it to me? All night long, swag! I break this thing down. Hey guys, 2012 is here. We're at home. We make a statement. Get there. Get there. 1, 2, 3, home. Let's go. Squad back, number 12. And from Louisiana, Lafayette. Squad back, number 2.
Hey, let's go. Kick off. Game 1, let's go. Right there, go, go.
This whole thing by saying no one else believes in us. It's only us. And that's the way we're going to keep it. We're going to keep this circle very small and very tight. We're not going to let anyone infiltrate this circle because they don't see us and they don't believe in us. You show that Eskimo spirit tonight by fighting tooth and nail to make certain you protect home court. Tonight, guys, be smart. Understand that you got 2 points. understand it's still us against everybody else. And you know what we say to all of them? How many we had tonight?
Hip, 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 hip. Let's count them down, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Dave Jamieson, last home game ball.
Well, that does it for another episode on the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. So make sure to tune in again next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on Shaw TV. That's Channel 10. Or watch us online on esks.com or shawtv.ca. And find us on Facebook as well and on Twitter at The Gridiron Show.
Well, and there's a lot more CFL action coming up this weekend. The Eskimos are traveling to Saskatchewan to take on the Riders this Sunday, June 8th at 5 o'clock.
There are always a ton of Eskimo fans that do make that trip, but if it's too far for you, make sure to catch all the action on the Voice of the Eskimos, 6:30 CHED, or check out your Shaw HD listings. That's it. Good show, Meg.
Good show, and I know that you lost horribly to a girl last week.
Yeah, but you cheated, so I came prepared this time. I got cleats, I got shorts, I'm ready for you.
Okay there. I'll let you start on the 35-yard line, too, for the 40-yard dash.
Right. Like, I'm going to need it. I'm going to kill her.
Just to make you feel better about yourself.
Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to get an example of a star at his best.
Go!
You cheated again!
No, I didn't! The Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show is brought to you by Carl Hager Lemon Brace. Custom designed braces and foot orthotics manufactured in Edmonton.
Hey, Sim, you next week, so make sure you be prepared. All right, you stop laughing. Can you get the 5-second countdown? So we'll say it, just do it like the real camera people do.
Yards, but are you much of an artist?
Well, I'd like to think so.
I don't know. Again, the Eskimos are traveling to Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
And they're not even from there.